My 32F boyfriend, 33M, have been fighting for days about his birthday. Now we're not talking. My boyfriend of 9 months wants to celebrate his birthday camping at a popular national park. We started planning a little over a month ago and all the campsites were booked. However, a few days ago I got an alert on my phone and was able to book us a large group site that fits 50 people. I've been looking forward to this trip, but unfortunately, my boyfriend and I have been fighting for the last 2 days about it with no resolution. I've been asking him for weeks to start a group chat with his friends, but he kept putting it off. I lost patience a couple of days ago and asked him why he refused to start a group chat. He started making a lot of complaints about how group chats don't work and he doesn't want to micromanage his friends or create work by trying to organize and coordinate everyone. He says we have a date and a location and that's all we need. I'm honestly mind-blown that he is planning his trip like this. When I make suggestions or ask questions, he tells me I'm stressing him out and to leave it alone. Clearly, we have different ideas of how this trip is supposed to go. I thought we were planning a party. I booked the campsite, created an invitation, and placed a cake order. Now I'm trying to coordinate with my friends and his so we can have a potluck birthday celebration one of the nights we're out camping, but he won't even do something as simple as create a group chat so I can facilitate this. I understand it's his party and he can do what he wants to. But we're talking about more than 30 people camping in a fairly remote area and his attitude is, we're all self-reliant adults. Everyone can do what they want, shrug. This is very strange to me. I like planning parties and was really excited to celebrate and meet his friends and plan a party for him, but he says I'm just stressing him out. I feel stupid for making him a birthday invite because apparently I'm overdoing it. I really wanted to plan this and now I'm very upset and trying not to be spiteful. I'm thinking I'll just cancel the cake and let him handle everything. The point is, we've been fighting about this when it should just be a good time. I'm genuinely very upset about this. Last night when we talked told him, clearly we're not understanding each other. Let's talk once you get back from your trip. He's going out of town for a few days. IDK what to do next and I can't tell which one of us is being unreasonable. How do I communicate to him it is important for me to do this? Or should I just apologize for being so stubborn and just let it go? Why are your desires for his birthday so much more important than his? Tell him you are sorry. You give up and he can plan his party himself, you will take no part in it. He should have his b-day how he wants. Tell him you're backing off and will be happy with what he wants. I agree with other posters that at this point, it's his party and if no one shows up that's on him. No need to argue over this. It's supposed to be his birthday and fun for him. You are actively making it not fun for him, and all about what you want. Please, you've sorted the venue and the cake, the guests know where to go. That is more than enough to meet his needs. Let him live. This isn't the hill to die on. 20M19F okay with your girlfriend going out drinking? I've been with my girlfriend for more than 5 months, and today she told me her coworkers, a student job, which she doesn't know much, asked her to go get drinks. There's multiples females and males she told me. One problem is I know she's had problem with going out drinking a lot when she was younger and doing not really good things which I still don't like to think about and I do not trust anyone to be near my girlfriend with alcohol because of my ex getting raped when she was drunk. She knows I don't like when the person I love goes out to drink and I feel it's more for single people but she still told me she wanted to go. I don't mind if we go together or maybe really special occasions but if not then I'm not comfortable with it. OFC I wouldn't order her to not go, it's her choice, but it would definitely make me uncomfortable about it and make me think about things. Even if she doesn't go tonight I'd like to have some advice or opinion on this if it happens again. Thanks a lot for reading all this. Edit. I explained further in the messages below in a big paragraph to understand more the situation. Everyone that says controlling. First of all, she goes out with her girlfriends every week. She has guy gym friends that she workouts with. I'm not gonna control her, all I'm saying is I don't like my girlfriend going out with people she doesn't know much and mostly guys that will be drunk. Also, to everyone acting like I'm the bad guy, the reason why I said I'll have to rethink our relationship is because she lied to me multiple times already, which is something I think is important to not do. I love her but I don't feel comfortable with her doing this. Also, she once told me not to go out with my brother in a diner bar type restaurant which I had no intention on going. Which is literally the same thing if not less bad than actually going out to get drinks. This is a you problem. She gets to do whatever she wants. You're not her daddy. Stop acting like you are. You don't trust her and you have a lot of control issues to work on, seriously. You don't sound ready to be in a real relationship. If you don't think this person can be trusted to go to a professional networking event where alcohol is served without losing her mind, you shouldn't be dating her. What you definitely need is to talk to a counselor about your second-hand PTSD from your own past experience in a different relationship that has absolutely nothing to do with this current woman. Not showing up at work event can be a career killer, and you've only barely even started dating this person. Do rethink us, because if 19F is ambitious at her job and not looking for a controlling boyfriend, this just isn't going to work out. How can we, myself 26F and him 27M, bring back how it was in the beginning? My 26F partner, 27M, and I have been together almost 3 years, and have lived together for a little over a year. We've got a house and full-time jobs and the real adult stuff, so we have a lot of responsibilities, and we've settled into our relationship and are very comfortable with each other. I love him so much, he means the world to me, but I miss how things were in the first year of our relationship. I miss the intimacy and the infatuation with each other. How it felt to never get enough of each other. He's constantly showering me with compliments and praise, and I know he loves me very much, but I miss the physical affection and the attraction. There was a period of time where we were not intimate due to a bunch of medical things and mental health, and that seems to have thrown us off quite a bit. He says he feels almost out of practice, as if he is unsure how to even be intimate in that way anymore. For backstory, we met as FWB and had no intention of dating. He's had a lot of hookups before we met, and I was also someone who didn't want to date at the time. I don't know how to bring that up to him, because we've both got many things on our minds and so many responsibilities and stressors. Anyone have any advice or experience with this? I've been in long-term relationships before, but none that I've continued to feel so strongly for like I do with him. I almost feel foolish for wanting that movie-esque intimacy, since I've always been so open and honest about the realities of sex, but I do. There was a period of time where we were not intimate. There is a harsh reality to this line. Whether it is sex, habits, or anything between, introducing change fundamentally changes the dynamic. I would say, communicate your post to your significant other and have the conversation with him rather than us. If you want it, you both will have to work hard at it. At first it may seem forced, but if you make it a part of your daily lives with minimal excuses, it will become second nature. Do fun things together. Take a picnic somewhere and sit and enjoy one another outside. Play laser tag. Have a bonfire and drinks together. Go to the beach together. Try dating one another again to rekindle those feelings of intense attraction and closeness. Communication is key. However, to kick things off, try seducing him all over again. Send him sexy texts, surprise him with sexy lingerie or whatever you know turns him. Most men love blowjobs that are spontaneous and unexpected. Once he sees you having fun doing for him, he will want to reciprocate. Put a reminder in his phone to sit on his face. Put as many as you want throughout the year. As someone who's been in a relationship for almost 7 years, the biggest thing that I've felt keeps our bedroom alive is flirting. I know that might sound silly, but seriously, flirt with your partner like you just met them. Flirt with them like you're a high school kid with a silly, intense crush. It's normal to go through down periods of intimacy, but you both have to work together to bring it back up. My new boyfriend, 40M, wants me, 33F, to stop wearing jewelry given to me by an ex-turned-friend. I, 33F, have a new boyfriend, 40M, of 2 months. He noticed a necklace and ring that I wear every day and asked who got it for me. I answered honestly, and mentioned that they were Christmas presents from an ex, of 3 years, who I now consider a friend, who I think highly of and am on good terms with, who the new boyfriend already knows about. I explained our relationship at length because we co-parent my dog and he is still in my life. He helped me a lot with healing family trauma, insecurities, career etc., and I have a lot of respect for how he showed up for me over the years, even as friends. He's been vocally in support of me and the new boyfriend, because he knows about my desires to get married and have a family, which is why we broke up. The new boyfriend has repeatedly mentioned he's uncomfortable with me wearing them. They were expensive pieces, the only nice jewelry I own, and I love them a lot. He offered to buy me a new necklace and ring, which is very generous and would give me more options, but still I don't feel like it would be a replacement for them. Am I being out of line or is he being too insecure? Should I only wear it when I'm not with him? Too long did not read. New boyfriend uncomfortable with me wearing jewelry from an ex now friend. Male answering here. Maybe a flag waving here, he's 40 and showing insecurity? I actually think it's great you have such a positive and friendly relationship with your ex of 3 years. My ex-wife and I made a bad choice of getting married. After 2 years we went our different directions. We remained, and were close friends when I met my current wife of 37 years. She actually was at my wedding. Maybe your boyfriend should focus more on you than being measured by jewelry given by others, including exes, family or friends. Company parent. A dog. Just a weird dynamic. I see why the guy is uncomfortable. Think it's time for you two to call it incompatible. You do what with the dog now? I think it's best for both of you to call it quits. You because you don't want an insecure boyfriend. Him because he's dating a person with poor boundaries around exes. Right now it's the jewelry. Next he'll be asking you to sever the relationship with your friend because exes shouldn't be friends, or he feels uncomfortable. Set the limits now that you're willing to live with, because this type of controlling behavior, it gets worse.